All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So here we are with finally when Microsoft Surface Go 3 came in. It was like delayed shipping or something like that. So I got the 8 gig, 128 gig model, but I did not get the Intel Core i3 model. I just felt like this, it costs $630, the one above this one. So there's the one that's 4 gigs, 64 gigs, and there's this one that's 8 gig, 128 gig. And then there's the Core i3 version, I believe. So it was a little pricey for me, but I was like, this will do it. So that was a horrible pull. Let's go rugged on it, huh? All right, so here we are with the Surface Go 3. I've been waiting for this. I've been wanting to experience this. My Windows 11 laptop, I updated one of my laptops. I have a couple of Windows laptops, and I updated one of them to Windows 11. And I was kind of like, should I have done that? Should I not have done it? But I went on ahead and updated one of them just in case I had problems with it. So one of my Windows laptops is still on the older version of 10, and my newer one is on 11, but this ships with 11. So Jay, why did you get this? Well, it's gonna be for streaming media consumption because I'm thinking about getting rid of my iPad 10 point, or my iPad 11, and because this one has a kickstand, this is just probably gonna be very premium in comparison in hardware to my iPad. I have the 2020 iPad, by the way, too, folks. So it's the older iPad, but it is in fact still working. Everything's good. But I don't like to have too many tablets laying around, so I'm considering selling it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you'd want to buy my 2020 iPad Pro 11. You know me, I take care of my stuff, so it's going to be in pristine condition. Here's the charging brick right here. This is going to be type, that proprietary charger, so we got to get this out here. I hate that it doesn't have type C. I think that's kind of lame in 2020 and 2021, heading into 2022, and folks, that's it. That would be it. I watched Will H Tech reviews, and he's impressed me with him. Getting this. He's had the other Surface Go, and he liked it a lot. And currently, he has this one as well. And so, some people, I respect their opinion because they actually get the products and use them, and they'll give you some honest feedback. And I like his last video, so I think we probably pulled the trigger at the same time, but for some reason, mine got delayed. So here is the charging cable right here, and I don't like this, but we got to work with it. And now here is the tablet itself. So we're going to look this over. It's got Windows Hello, obviously. You got a camera up here, a microphone here, your volume rockers and stuff is here. This is your power, another microphone there. It's letting you know where these things are. And then over here is a headphone jack, and then you have a Type-C port over here, and then your charging port is right there. So let's look at this hardware. That wasn't as satisfying as I wanted it to be, but hey, it is what it is. So here's the display itself. This is really nice. Nice big 10-inch display, 10.4 or something like that. And this is really what I wanted to deal with this right here, this kickstand. Ooh, very, very nice. Oh, beautiful. It's got 128 back there for some reason, and I believe that's a card slot. And this is what I was looking for. So I'm gonna power on here. Oh wow, it powered on. It powered up quick. Yeah, this is a strong hinge, man. And then you got your docking section down here. This is beautiful, man. Up top, power, volume. I'm curious to see my performance on here with 8 gigs of RAM compared to Will H. He has the 4 gig of RAM. Here's the headphone jack and the Thunderbolt port, Type-C port, I guess I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up. I'm not going to bore you with, walking through a Windows setup because it is treacherous. But there's 2 front-facing speakers right here, and you can see the 2 microphones and the Windows Hello. This is going to be really, really nice, folks. I hope so. I'm going to set this up, and I just like that it has a kickstand too. My iPad 11 is in the other room, and I have a case for the kickstand for that. But Microsoft got it all right by doing it all together. Oh, sure. Okay. All right. like this. So let me see how far I can actually go without it, acting crazy and stuff like that on me. I need more stuff to set up. So let's go yes. And then yes. And maybe I'll pause the video when it's time to put in my personal information and just keep going. Let's pause here. All right, I put in my password. It's verifying and connecting. And now it's going to ask me probably for my email to sign in. This is what you could expect if you decide to get this right here. So just keep that in mind. I wanted to go ahead and I want to keep as much in this video as I can to show you your experience when you first power it up. And again, I like this kickstand in the back because it's way back in like a front typing mode, and it's super strong. Very strong. So this will be good for streaming on YouTube, I bet. Man, as long as that front camera is good, yeah. So I'm filming this first part of the video kind of late in the evening. I'll try to get some like camera footage in this video. If not, I'll give it to you in another video. I'm probably have to stop here like this because this is probably going to take a minute to get through. Windows takes a long time to start up. So, okay, well, please wait. Please keep your PC on or whatever. So I'll pause real quick to cut some of this out. So I'm sitting back and I'm waiting for the magic to happen. They got all these little sayings and stuff. This is actually starting up faster than most Windows computers. The processor inside is something I was worried about. But again, I watched Will H Tech Review's video on this, and he even has the 8 gig version. And it was moving along. It was moving along pretty quick. So I'll pause again and see if, just in case this starts to take a while, but we're gonna keep moving. So it was doing some updates, and the time elapsed from when I paused it, it's only been like a minute and a half, just so you know. Probably less than that. So let's go ahead and accept. And at some point, it's gonna have to ask me for my email address. What it was doing right there was doing updates and things like that. So it's not really a big deal, but I'm pretty happy with how fast it's actually going through this, because Windows 10 or just Windows devices period they're fairly slow to start when you first get a new product, and the sign in is the time to get into the tablet or laptop is horrible. So let me get into mine real quick. All right, so it's asking me, do I want to do my face or whatever? So I'm going to say yes. Let's set this up. All right, so it is set up. Let's go next and keep going here. I'm going to create a pin. After doing my pin, it's asking, do I want to restore from my last backup from October 11th? And that's going to be one of my other laptops. Nope, I'm going fresh in right now. And we're going to see what this looks like when you first start it up. So no, we don't need to include that. No, we don't want any tailored experiences, and no. So let's get in here. And again, this is just in case you wanted to see what this looked like, Let's skip this for now because it'll take me through a whole bunch. I'm really excited to just get in here. I've already experienced, Windows 11 already, but not on a touchscreen tablet. So this size is actually fantastic, folks. It is really good. Now, touch sensitivity so far, like in touch response while signing into this, it's fine. I notice that sometimes the keyboard comes up a little stuttery and slow, but it could just be because it's a fresh start, and it's working because it already did a system update or something like that too. So I think we're finally probably in. Oh, here we go. So it's downloading. So it's another update. So we're going to see how this treats us. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here again, and we'll come back once I get past all of this. All right, guys, so here, welcome back to the next part of the video. I actually have been playing with this for, I don't know, about an hour or two, I'm not sure. And it's really nice. So it is officially set up, the software updates and everything finished, got another software update. Took a little bit of time to set up, maybe about 20 minutes or so, but I'm in now, and this is what we have now. They claim that there's no more start menu and everything, but it's just moved to the center. That's all I see with this. So looking through the device itself, you see I have Edge right there, and I'm actually using the Microsoft Edge browser, folks. I do not like the Microsoft Edge browser as a default, but I'm actually going to use it on here. I'm not going to take this out of S mode just yet. because you take it out of S mode, you can't go back. And taking it out of S mode just means I can install applications that are not in the official store. So I'm okay with not having it having Windows Home 11 Home on here, and leaving it in the S mode for now. So because this thing is running pretty good, man, it's running pretty nice. So you press the start button here, which is just over here instead of coming up the side, and they just make it look a little different. But this is you scroll within this area right here to see what you got, or you can press all apps and then you get this view. But up here you can see you got your Edge, your word processing information there for Excel, Power, all those. You got your mail, your calendar, store, photos. You got your whiteboard because this is you can use a pen on here, and you got some games and things like that, and WhatsApp. You can tell I don't. Let me see how to uninstall these right here. If I can just long press, yeah, and uninstall, because I don't use Facebook Messenger. I don't use WhatsApp. And I do have Lightroom and Adobe Premiere and all that, but it must have come over from my other. Well, no, because I guess it's synced because of my sign in, because I don't use. I haven't installed everything on here, but I guess it came over. No, most of my stuff isn't here, but I do have Adobe Premiere and all that on my laptop. So, nonetheless, here's the applications, and so you can get into a file explorer here and get into the device. You can see here, I came here to show you how much was available. So 84.2 is free of 128, which is actually 118 because the system files are taking up some things, plus all these applications that I've installed. So with that being said, this is another reason why I went with the 128 gig, because I knew the 64 gigs wasn't going to be enough, even though I'm doing like consumption with this and live streams and things like that is what I plan on doing. I plan on hooking up my Type-C camera and rolling from this. I plan on running this bad boy nicely because it's portable. So this is why I went with the 128 gig, because I knew I would need that extra storage. And I wanted to go with the other model, but I was like, I want to check it here, because I believe you do have an SD card slot right here. And I can put more storage in there if I just need to. So this is your start menu or whatever right here. And that's all that is. So here you can see your power off things right here. When you press that, sleep, shut down, restart, or whatever. So I loaded up videos already so I can show you. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to take a look at my first impressions of the hardware. So this is 100% volume. Brand new Google Pixel 6 Pro. Now Google sent this over to me, so I appreciate them doing so. Hashtag Team Pixel, you already know what it is, and this is a gift. And here is the Pixel 6 Pro's case. So I scanned forward to kind of see how the processor would handle that, because sometimes they can't handle it. As always from Google, we'll tackle the case in another video, but here is the phone. Now this is the screen looks good, and that's pretty much it. So let's peel this off, and we'll take a look at this hardware. It's beautiful. Beautiful. This thing feels really, really good in the hand. Really, really nice. And I think it's going to look really good with the case that they got me. So this gives you some sense of how it's going to play the videos for you. If I can get out of here. Okay. I'm still kind of learning Windows. But let me pull up another video that's in 4K with some beautiful waterfalls and stuff that I actually did. Let me just search for it right here so I can show you the keyboard too. So Mr. J.L. Williams, does it have swiping? Oh yeah, it does. It's a little inaccurate, but yeah. Oh, there it is right there. Uh-oh. Let's see because this particular video, I know it has right here. Meet Google Fi, a phone. So we're gonna go ahead and go full screen here. We're gonna go up to 4K. This is beautiful content. And it's going to switch over to me here in just a second. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Look at how clear that is. was on a little bit of a small vacay over the weekend, and I had my iPhone 12 with me. Let's go forward to the part where the waterfall and stuff is at in the water. Look at this. So this is some beautiful content, man. I mean, this device is doing extremely well when it comes to running this 4K video right from the browser. I mean, I'm really loving it. This tablet right here is going to be really nice. Now, I did go and get, because I like the kickstand. It's adjustable way down. You can pretty much make it flat if you want to on that side. You can have it up like this, or you can just put it away. So that's the good part about this kickstand being built in. So I did go and get my iPhone 12, iPhone 11. God, and this case has a kickstand kind of similar to this device. Yeah, it's going way out like that. This is the only way I'll be able to achieve this type of deal. And you can see how unorganized this kickstand is. Nothing against the company. It's a great kickstand. But you can see here the size is just a little bit bigger. And I know I have it in the case. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the screen size. You can see there. But the quality is it's going to be, I think it's going to be really good to be able to use this device here with the kickstand. I don't plan on using this with a case either. It feels premium, man. So just wanted to show you the iPhone 11 2020 is still around. I still use that, but I'm thinking about ditching that in favor of this. Now, both of these are going to be around, or I'll get rid of the iPad. I'm not sure, but this is definitely going to be here. So the Windows Hello works good. Let me turn the screen off and then turn it back on here. Can it recognize me? I'm behind the camera, so let me see. There we go. It does work well, but anytime you want to show that on camera, that's when you have the hiccups. But screen angles and from watching content is actually really, really solid. And I wanted to give a very detailed first impressions of this because I feel like it's a must. I will test these cameras, but right now it is dark outside at the recording of this video, like I said. And so I'll finish up in another video with the cameras. But I just wanted to show you how beautiful this thing is. And let you know that it is just going to be a joy to use. Now, I do see some kind of hardware, some damage control needs to be done there. Looks like that's kind of lifting on there or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But this is going to be nice. So I am going to order a matte screen protector because I do not like the glossy front. But other than that, man, my Surface Go 3 is finally here. And oh, man. I have been so ecstatic about getting this thing in. I just didn't know what to do. I was getting impatient waiting for the tracking number. And it's sad because I have a lot of stuff here to play with outside of this. And, you know, I've never had a Surface Go before, so I'm excited. This slanting hardware here on the sides, when you hold it in your hand, it's actually really beautiful. To use like this because it's falling into your hand. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, man. This has been great. And thank you for sticking around for this long 20, 30-minute video, how long it was. I appreciate you supporting me, and that's the truth. It's your man Jay. Look for more content on this later. I will do a live stream from this. I'll test the cameras, like I said, when it's daytime, and we'll circle back around to this bad boy. Another great tablet in the house. I'm glad I picked one up, and I'm glad I watched Will H Tech reviews and have been following him. Oh, my bad, Will's Gadgets and More. He switched his name up. My bad, Will. But yeah, we're going to keep this train moving. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.